of the hardest parts of becoming a parent has been discovering that I don't always know what protecting my children means. When my husband and our children get into a conflict, I listen. Sometimes it stays calm, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes voices get louder. Sometimes he starts yelling. Sometimes I think he misses what our children are actually feeling. And often I step in. Not because I think my husband is a bad father. I don't. He loves our children. He spends time with them. He worries about them. He is trying to figure out how to discipline them while teaching them respect. He's looking for a way to be their parent. But I find myself unable to simply watch. Our couples therapist suggested something that made perfect sense on paper. She said maybe I should put something in my ears, not forever, just long enough for my husband to learn how to handle conflicts with the children without me stepping in every time. I understand why she suggested it. If I always rescue the situation, maybe he never gets the chance to develop different ways of responding. It sounds reasonable. But the moment I imagine putting in those earplugs, I don't feel like a wife. I feel like a little girl again, because I have seen this movie before. My mother chose a man who yelled at her children. Really yelled. It was horrible and unpredictable. I still don't know exactly how she understood what was happening. Maybe she believed this was simply how children were raised. We always had food. We had clothes. We had a roof over our heads. We were expected to know what irritated him. We were expected to avoid making him angry. Maybe, in her mind, that was parenting. Or maybe it was something else. Sometimes I wonder whether it was simply easier for her if his anger landed on us instead of on her. I don't know. I honestly don't know. She often said that most of their conflicts were because of us, the children, even after we were adults. I remember carrying that sentence for years. I didn't want my mother to suffer because of me. I felt like a burden. I moved to another country. Part of me believed that maybe my absence would finally make her life easier. And now, sometimes it feels as if my stepfather still lives in my house. Not because my husband is my stepfather. He isn't. I chose a different man. I am not my mother. I know those things are true. But when voices rise, when a child starts crying, when I hear an adult yelling, my body doesn't seem to care about those differences. It reacts as though no time has passed, as though I am standing in that old apartment again, watching, waiting for help, hoping someone will stop it. Nobody ever did. And now I don't know what my responsibility is. If I step in every time, am I preventing my husband from becoming the father he wants to be? If I don't, am I becoming my mother? I don't know. I don't have an answer. Maybe one day I will. Maybe therapy will slowly untangle these memories from the life I'm living now, or maybe this question will stay with me for a long time. All I know is that I want something different for my children than what I had. I'm just still learning what different actually looks like. Have you ever found yourself asking, am I protecting my children or reliving my own childhood? Thank you for listening. I'm still learning what love is.